everyone. Right, we're going to stretch down towards the mat. So engaging your core, shoulders are back, your knees and feet are in line with your hips. Let's go slowly, starting from your head. Inhale and exhale as you curl down all the way. Opening up all your vertebrae, so rounding your whole spine, dropping your head, softening your knees. Let's hold it here. Good. Inhale and exhale, curling up. So using the core muscles, stacking your spine up again, and then standing up tall. Let's roll up the shoulders. Right, we're going to stretch one arm across, look to the opposite direction, and the other arm. Good, bringing it down. Right, we're going to go down onto our hands and knees. So making sure that your hands are directly under the shoulders and knees are in line with your hips. Engaging the inner core muscles. We're going to stretch out the spine, so let's round the back. Make sure that your feet are relaxed. Opening up all the vertebrae. Stretch. And then let's arch the back, so complete opposite. Stretch it out. Good. And then let's straighten out the spine. Make sure that you have enough space behind you. And keeping your inner core muscles engaged, we are going to go into a plank position, one leg at a time, and then holding it here. Good. If you're battling in a plank position, you can go onto your knees and just folding the feet and lifting them up towards the ceiling, bending the elbows slightly towards you with your hands directly under the shoulders. Staying in this position, hold it here. Make sure that your neck stays straight in line with your spine. Let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Controlling it. Lower both knees down onto the mat. Relaxing your feet. We're going to go down onto the tummy, so going down slowly. And then we're going to place our hands directly under the forehead, resting your forehead onto your hands and just relax. Nice deep breath. Right, you're going to slide the legs together and keeping your upper body glued to the mat, so your head will stay down, hands are glued to the mat. We're just going to lift the legs. So lifting the legs all the way from your hips, try to keep them extended and then controlling it, lowering it back down. Just tapping the mat, inhale and exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Keep going. And keep squeezing the legs together all the way from your hips. Make sure that your knees are also lifting off of the mat. All the way, lift and slowly down. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Try to hold it there. Keep it lifted. And let's bring it down and relax. Right, this time we're going to do the upper body. So the torso is going to be lifting with your legs and your feet glued to your mat. Again, sliding the legs together and then placing your forehead onto your hands. You're going to lift the arms, lifting, try to lift your chest off of the mat and controlling it down. Inhale and exhale, lift. Inhale, just tapping the mat when you come down and lift. Nice and high. Inhale, exhale. Good, let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Lift, let's hold it there. A little bit higher. And let's come down slowly and relax. Right, you're going to bend your legs to 90 degrees and then flexing your feet. We're going to place the heels together and the toes apart. So your knees will spread slightly wider than your hips. You're going to keep your head down onto the mat and we are going to lift the legs. So pushing the knees off of the mat and controlling as you come down. Just the legs are lifting, your head staying glued to the mat. Exhale, inhale. Good, keep going, strengthening all those muscles that are holding your spine together, especially the lower back. Let's do 3 more. Lift. Heels are pushing up towards the ceiling and toes are pulling down towards the mat. 2 more. Inhale down. And last one. Keeping it lifted. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it down. Bring the legs down and just relax. Right, we're going to stretch out the arms to the front. Your hands are in line with your shoulders. And then you're going to lower your head just until your nose is hovering slightly off of the mat. We're going to lift one arm, the whole arm lifted, and the opposite leg, controlling it back down. Other arm and opposite leg. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, keep going. And make sure that your hips and your torso are steady, glued to the mat. Just the arms and legs are lifting, and your neck. Make sure that it stays steady. Don't sway from side to side. And we are lifting all the way from the shoulder and all the way from the hip. So your knee lifts completely off of the mat. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2 more. And last one. Keep it lifted and let's bring it down. Bring your hands in underneath the forehead, relax. Right, we're going to take our hands and we're going to place them just in front of the shoulders with your fingers facing forward. Slide your legs together and then slowly push the upper body off of the mat. Pushing your hands into your mat all the way from your fingertips. And just as high as you can go. Don't lift your hips off of the mat. If you can only go halfway, that's fine. But try to extend out the arms with your head lifted nice and tall away from the shoulders. Deep breaths. Hold it here. And then controlling it, let's go down slowly. Good, we're going to do 1 more. Nice deep breath. Inhale. And then exhale as you lift. Lifting up nice and tall. Stretch. Hold it here. Good, and then let's bring it down. Right, if you're feeling strong enough, we're going to lift up into a plank position. First, slide your hands in underneath for support, so the hands are under the shoulders. Tuck under the toes for support, and then push your body up into plank position. Good, and then holding it here. Hands are directly under the shoulders. Make sure that your neck is straight again. And let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring the knees one leg at a time onto the mat. And then from here, you are going to round your spine and pull your body back into a shell stretch. And you can roll out your wrists, drop your head. Nice deep breath. Right, we're going to slide up into a seated position, stacking your spine, sitting up tall. Right, we're going to bring the legs out to the front and shift all the way forward to the front of your mat. And then extending the legs flat onto the mat. Your feet are together. Sit up straight, push the shoulders back, straighten up your spine. Use your core muscles, and then let's stretch out to the front, starting from your head. Inhale and exhale, curling all the way to the front. Reaching for your toes. Drop your head. Let's flex the feet. Hold it here. Inhale and curling up, stack your spine and sitting up straight. Alright, we're going to bend the knees in. Make sure knees and feet are in line with your hips, and then straighten up the spine. Extend out the arms, engaging your core muscles. Inhale and exhale. Let's go down. We're going to go down onto our elbows. Placing both elbows onto your mat, try to place them at the same time, so deepen your core muscles. Right, slide your feet in. We're going to be pointing the toes, so lift your heels off of the mat. And then we're going to rotate the leg all the way from the hip. We're going to do small steps, one leg at a time. Walking the legs up into tabletop position. And let's walk it down. So the legs are locked at 90 degrees. And you're just going to tap with the toes and then back up to tabletop. So without letting go of the inner core, tabletop and down. Walk, 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 tap, tap, lift, lift. Good, keep going. And down, small steps. 3 more. Down. 2 more. Make sure that your head is lifting nice and tall away from your ears. Good, last one. Lift, lift, lift into tabletop position, holding it here. You're going to rotate just one leg all the way down. Keep it locked at 90 degrees, tapping the mat, and then back up into tabletop. The other leg. Inhale and exhale. So make sure that your knee pushes forward and down as well, not just the foot. The whole leg is rotating. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Right, keeping both legs lifted in tabletop, bringing the one leg down, simultaneously swap them over. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both legs into tabletop, glue the knees and the ankles together, and let's twist the legs over to one side, keeping the upper body steady. Your hip is lifting off of the mat, and then controlling it, bring it back to center. Make sure legs are still in tabletop position, and then over to the other side, twist and center. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, let's do 2 more. Twist and lift. Last one. Good. Right, keeping the legs in tabletop, we're going to twist over to one side, holding it there. Let's extend the legs. So straighten out the legs and then bending back. Remember, you're twisting out to one side. Bring it back to center. Let's do the same on the other side. Twist and extend. Bend and back. Tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. 90 degrees. Back to center. Other side. Extend. Bend. Center. Good. Let's do 2 more. Twist. Stretch. Back. Center. Core muscles are burning. Last one. Twist. Extend. Bend. And back. Good. Let's walk it down all the way from the hips. Small steps to the mat. Onto the mat. Flatten the feet. Right, make sure that you have enough space behind you. You're going to deepen your inner core muscles. One hand hovering above the knee, opposite hand hovering above the knee, and let's curl down onto the mat. Go slowly, controlling it with your inner core. Good. One vertebrae at a time. Tummy muscles are burning. Relax. Hold it here. Right, we're going to prepare for a pelvic lift. So you're going to slide your feet towards you until you can feel that the heel of each foot is a flat hand's width away from your bum. Both sides, knees and feet are in line with the hips. Extend out the arms and lower them onto the mat next to your side. Your shoulders are relaxed. And then starting from the tailbone, we're going to tilt the pelvis and then through the spine off of the mat. So peeling your spine off of your mat until it's completely lifted. Just holding it here. Nice deep breaths. Concentrating on the shoulders. They should be relaxed. Good. Hold, hold, hold. And then slowly curling down into your mat, one vertebrae at a time. Your tailbone is the last bone to touch. Good, and then a neutral spine, so just relaxing. And then again, pushing the lower back into your mat, tilting all the way from the tailbone, and then peeling your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Off of the mat, shoulders are relaxed. Make sure that your neck stays straight, so you're looking straight up towards the ceiling. We're going to flex the feet and flatten, and flex and flatten. Exhale, inhale. So your pelvis is steady, keeping it lifted at one level. Just the feet are lifting up and down. Flex, flatten, exhale, inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flatten the feet and curling your spine into your mat, one vertebrae at a time. Tailbone is the last bone to touch, and then a neutral spine. Nice deep breaths, relax. Right, we're going to go again. So flexing your feet this time, so your toes are lifted nice and high off of the mat, and then lower back, pushing into the mat and peeling the spine from the tailbone. Inhale, And slowly exhale, one vertebrae at a time, until it's completely lifted. Keeping your pelvis lifted at one height, we are going to squeeze the knees together and then back to hip width apart. Squeeze the knees together and hip width apart. Good, and flexing the feet, so keep those toes off of the mat, just your heels are on the mat. Exhale, squeeze, inhale apart, relaxing the shoulders, and don't drop the pelvis, keeping it lifted. Exhale, inhale. Good, let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hold it there. Squeeze your knees together. Lift the pelvis higher. Keep your feet flexed. Let's hold for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees apart, flattening the feet, curling your spine into your mat, one vertebrae at a time. Good, don't hug your knees in yet, so let's just hold it here. We're going to do 2 more before we stretch. Nice deep breath. Right, we're going to go again. This time you are going to lift your heels off of the mat. Right, if your feet are cramping and you can't lift toes or heels, it's fine if you just do it with flat feet. So heels are lifted, toes are on the mat, and then pushing lower back into the mat, and from the tailbone, lifting slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Right, we are going to push the knees out to the sides, and then back to hip width, and out to the sides, and back to hip width. Good, shoulders are relaxed, your pelvis stays steady, lifted at one height. Exhale, inhale. Try to be on your toes, so lifting those heels off of the mat. Push the knees out to the sides and back. Exhale, inhale. Good, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Push the knees out, keep it lifted, hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees back, flattening your feet and controlling it, lowering the spine into your mat. The tailbone is the last bone to touch. And relax, neutral spine, nice deep breaths. Right, we're going to go again. You're going to place your heels together and your toes apart. So your feet are forming a V shape. Your knees should be in line with your hips. Don't let them fall out to the sides. So using the inner core muscles, keep them hip width apart. And then let's slowly lift from the tailbone. Inhale and exhale, lifting all the way until it's completely lifted. Right, you're going to drop the pelvis 2 centimeters lower and 2 centimeters higher. Just 2 centimeters lower, and then exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Good, keeping heels together and toes apart. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and last one. Hold it there, keep it lifted, squeeze nice and tight, hold, hold, hold. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly curling down into the mat. Good. You can grab hold of the knees and hug them in towards your chest and roll from side to side. Nice deep breaths. Alright, let's bring the feet onto the mat, placing your feet together and your knees together. Slowly drop both knees to one side and then both arms over to the opposite side. Turning your head to face your hands, and your hands are in line with your shoulder. Nice deep breaths, hold it there. Good, and then let's slowly go over to the other side. Twisting all the way. And then bringing it back to center. Right, we're going to extend one leg straight up to the ceiling. And then lifting head, neck and shoulders. Grab hold of the leg. And you can walk your hands all the way up. Try to reach all the way for your ankle, keeping the leg extended. Walk it all the way, pulling this leg towards you. And then flexing the foot. Stretch it out. Reach for your toes. Hold it here. Good, and then let's walk it back. Keeping your head lifted, let's swap the legs. Extend, grab hold, walk, pull, and flex. And reach. Hold it there, keep breathing. Stretch it out. Good, and let's walk it back. Down, right. Bring both knees up, grab hold behind them, rounding your spine, your body in the shape of a ball. You're going to tilt back or roll back once. Using your core, roll yourself up into the seated position. Extend your legs out to the front, sitting up straight. Roll out the shoulders. Nice big circles. Good. Straighten up the spine. Let's flex the feet. Good. Just hold it here. Pushing the shoulders back. Concentrating on the core muscles. Stretching out. Deep breath. Right, we're going to roll forward, keeping your feet flexed, starting from your head. Deep breath, inhale, and then exhale, curling out to the front. Go slowly, reaching for your toes, drop your head, holding it there. Inhale and exhale. Let's curl up slowly. Sitting up straight again. Bring one leg over the other. You are going to twist your upper body over this top leg, so to the opposite side. And then we're going to place both hands onto the mat and walk diagonally to the corner of the room without lifting your hip off of the mat. So stay with both hips onto the mat. Walk away, dropping your head, rounding your spine. Hold it there, stretch it out. And then let's walk it back slowly, stacking your spine. Sitting up straight, swap your legs. And you're going to twist over this top leg. Both hands onto the mat, walking to the opposite corner. Remember not to lift the hip off of the mat. Keep it down. Curl the spine. Drop your head. Nice deep breaths. Stretch. And then let's walk it back. Stack your spine up again. Good. We're going to fold the legs in, pulling your feet towards you. Nice and tight. Using your elbows, push your knees down towards the mat. Stretch it out. You're going to be using your hands and open up your feet. And then we're going to round the spine, pulling your head all the way down towards your feet. And let's lift. Closing the feet again, grab hold of your ankles, straighten up your spine and your neck, and just lean back with your feet glued to your mat. Stretching it out, hold it there, and let's sit up straight again. The legs are extended, your feet slightly wider than your hips. Let's roll up the shoulders, nice big circles, changing direction, and then rolling up the ankles, and changing direction, and there we go, well done. Thank you.